Alright, today YouTubers, I did something online and it looked good to me, so I said, shucks, it's 50 bucks. Let's try it out. But what we're looking at over here, if we go over, it's a place called Score Discount Fishing Supplies, and they send me this stuff on Facebook all the time, and I'm looking at these ads. And what it was a Shishamo reel, 18 ball bearings, double braking system, left or right hand cast, and it says 190 units sold, hurry up, I've only got 4 hours. Well, 2 days ago I only had 3 hours, so I'm not real sure what's going on there, but we're going to go down and we're going to look at it, and it says grab your discount, 18 ball bearing, dual braking, $134, only 10 available, 2 per customer, supplied through them. And you can see a little video on it, and this right here gives you the info on it, which is really nice. And the one thing I was looking at was that it was a 6:3 to 1 ratio, which one of them that I do need. And it comes on down, it says the CNC machine spooled and magnetic brakes and all this stuff, and 100% corrosion free. So I asked my wife to, order it for me. Well, my wife, being that the person she is, she always likes deals, good deals, better deals. So she went over to Amazon and she found the same Shishamo dual braking system, 18 ball bearing. And we're going to zoom in on this just to make sure that we're all looking at the same thing. This is the Shishamo 17:1. Let's go back. It won't give me that particular view, but let's see if I can get it up here. It's going to be the same Shishamo reel. There it is, 17:1. But they're claiming it's $134.95, and we're going to save 85 bucks for only 49. Well, Amazon over here turns around, I can get the X out, and says it was only $78 on sale for 44. So I saved 5 extra additional bucks, which I'm telling you all this because every once in a while you need to look around and check out things, and you get better deals. But what I'm here today to do, I'm going to set this down. We're going to do the unboxing on the bad boy because it came in the mail today. So let me get this off. I don't need y'all to see my wife's information or anything. We're going to tear this box open, and we're going to get right down to it. And there it is, the big old Shishamo box. These things are always fun. Alright, now that that's over with, we're going to take the little plastic keeper off, and we're going to check out this reel for the first time. That's pretty cool. They got the breakdown of all the parts and stuff. Can you see that? Because it's even hard for me to see that. I mean, I'm going to have to get a magnifying glass out, but it gives you the breakdown of all the individual parts of the reel. Pretty nice. Let's see. Well, they did wrap it in plastic. They got the good rubber grips on the handle. And before I get it all the way out, that's a mean handle. I like that handle. It's a big handle. If you give me just 1 second, I want to run and get another reel to show you the difference. Be right back. It's winter time in Virginia. We don't do a lot of fishing because the wind blows a lot and it gets really cold. So I put my reels up for the winter. But this is a Lew's, and this is a Tournament MG, and you can see that But what I wanted to show you, the difference in the two, was the physical size of the handle. The handle's a little bit bigger than the Lew's. And the Lew's, I'm telling you, these are awesome reels. If you can afford the Lew's, you can't go wrong with them. They are awesome, awesome reels. I've had a lot of enjoyable time fishing with the Lew's. And I got it spooled up and all pulled down. I also have a Quantum. The Quantum has a much smaller handles. But we're interested in the Shishamo today. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull the plastic off of it. The first thing we're going to look at is, claims it is 17 ball bearing system. It's got the graphics on the side. I'm going to flip the side plate off, maybe. I can remember how. I'll pull this down. It should pop out. There's your magnetic braking system. There's your centrifugal braking system. It's already been pre-adjusted. All the brakes are out. So, I mean, that's on a safe mode. If you wanted to, you can take these little clickers and pull them in. And anybody that knows the bait casters, that'll free it up a little bit. And if you pull the other two in, that'll really free it up even more. The spool should come out at that point, which it does. Very nice spool, decorative. So we're going to slide that back in. We're going to put this back on. We're going to clip it up. Set on minimum right now. That just means that when we click it down and we roll the spool, well, let me loosen it up even more here. Seems to drag just a little bit. Let me see. There we go. That loosens up a little bit. Seems to spin rather nicely. Got a good smooth action. I can't feel anything in the reel when I'm doing that. We'll go ahead and click it. It clicks nicely. The handle spins really nice. And one thing I did notice right there on the spin, now that right there, I would have thought that they would have caught when they were under the what they should have been on a quality control. If you notice when I spin this thing, pay attention to your drag right here. See how it waves in and out? It's bent a little bit. I would have thought the Shishamo would have caught that. Wouldn't have allowed something like that to come out, but it's got a nice little nut keeper on the side. See all the gold and black coloring and trim on it. And this also has a very nice vertical drag on it to where, where the line comes back through. And they say this is ceramic, at least in the description and everything that it came with. But it seems to be a really nice reel. I'll have to get it spooled up with some line and see how it does. But it does spin really nice. Anti-reversing, which is really strong. It has absolutely no movement moving backwards whatsoever. But later on I have to get some line on it and get it spooled up and see how it casts. The line requirements, or the line that it'll allow, 0.28 or 0.26 millimeters. It says it'll spool up to 140 meters, which is quite a bit of line, and all the way up to 103. It'll go up to 110 meters. But first impression, it's a really smooth action. Does spin really nicely. Sort of curious to see how it'd be if I get a fish hooked up on it and see how the drag goes. They claim it does. Oh, that's nice. It has a clicker. Not sure if you'll be able to hear it, but your drag clicks, which is nice. You can tell that you're applying drag to it and how much by how many clicks. And the drag action, holding the spool and turning on it, should hold up to, they said 10 kilograms, which is approximately 20 pounds of drag, and that's a lot of drag. I mean, that's pulling really tight. Really does a nice job. We'll have to see how it holds up. Like I said, once again, I'm a big fan of the Lew's reels, and just sort of curious to see how this is going to handle up to what I put them through. Once I get it on a rod and get some line on it, and hopefully get a fish on it and see how it does. Well, that concludes today on the Shishamo, buying off of eBay, or Amazon actually, I'm sorry. Buying it off of Amazon, and we'll see how it works.